Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I'm inspired to come back and speak again today about different things. I'm going to speak about the powers that we already have, the universal circuits that are assisting us in growing, and the fruits of spirit that we receive when we have completed our process of evolution. I wanted to thank you for your presence, for your attention, for tuning in to my channel, to this energy, to this time, to this to spend this moment. And I thank you for supporting the channel, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I thank you for your donations. It allows me to keep my phone open and to eat every day right now. So I'm going to say that to approach it from a standpoint that I've been going through some very I'm realizing this power, one of the power that we forgot is the power to forget. The power to forget is a very powerful. Once we forget something, it does no longer have power over us. It's connected to the power to forgive. If we do not forgive, then we can't forget. But let's say that when we fall in love, it is like we're under hypnosis. It's like there is a bubble that's created, and it's like it can be obsessional. Sometimes it can be very overwhelming. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. I'm discussing here the terrestrial eros that's ruled astrologically by Venus, when the celestial eros is ruled by Neptune. And there is a little planet Eros also that has like shooting darts in people's hearts. And so when we awaken from the illusion, it's like we don't want to awake from our dreams. Awaken. Whatever you want to awaken for, just repeat to yourself, awaken, and you will awaken to something. But when we awaken to the bubble burst, we realize of the illusions of it, our own delusion sometimes. There is a big difference between true love in relationship and karmic relations. Karmic relations don't come as a random thing. They're always plans and they're really plans by our soul, our soul and the soul of the other person, and they need to be respected for what they are. But they're just something to learn from, and they become central for a little while. We can't avoid it. It's like something that's beyond us, and so it's very important to listen to the heart and not to fight it, because there is something to learn within that, even if it's not always. See, if Eros shoot a golden arrow in your heart, and then he shoots a lead arrow into the person's heart, no matter what you do, the person will not, from a symbolistic standpoint, it happens to Apollo and Daphne. It's an old story. But if he shoots, like for instance, sometimes he shoots a golden arrow into someone's heart and a silver arrow into another person's heart. So one of the two person in the couple loves a lot more than the other. But it's good that it is balanced. True love is when it's truly balanced and light, and there is no. And so it's very important to and then it dissolves eventually. For what sometimes people get married because they're into this bubble, and then a few years later the bubbles dissolve and they say, "Whoa, was it really the person I married?" So some relationship have an expiration date, but true love does not. I'm sharing my thoughts and perception, but it's like when you but then when you realize of the illusion, the bubble bursts, it's like you want to adjust, you want to clear, you want to heal, you want to find your wholeness again. It takes a little while to readjust. It's like you have your hard drive, which is all your memory, and then you have your active memory. And the active memory is your daily thoughts, your habits, your positioning in relationship to this or that happens. It is your focal point. So all of that is changing, and within the hard drive, you can put it into a file that no longer comes into the active memory. So this power to forget is very important. It's connected to also the power to forgive, and there is also those 8 other powers that we have. Is the power to perceive, the power to choose, the power to act, the power to experience, the power to reflect, the power to learn, the power to grow, and the power to transcend. So it is the power to perceive, to choose, to act, to experience, to reflect, to learn, to grow, to transcend, and to forget. Those are powers that we already have. We have to put them in practice. And then once we have transcended, we come into our light body, we're getting into amazing new powers like telekinesis, teleportation. There is all kinds of telepathy, clairvoyance, clairaudience, serenity and lucidity, to the elimination of all thoughts. The body, we can have many bodies to live in many places. The Buddha revealed some of that, but it's all very unique and personal to us. There's been a promise that we will all get certain powers as we grow and become aware of how to use them, the transcendental powers, and we will all get in relationship to our spiritual capacity. So we'll all get different powers. There are certain powers that will be returned to us that we had and some we achieved in past lives. So those will be coming back, but there's new powers that will be coming, and it's all very personal. I've had a lot of revelation from on the astral plane of those powers that I'll be given now. I'm eager to feel to come into the manifestation of that. I'm going to pull a card for the day, and it is very important to continue to cultivate a sense of awareness and to chop up some wood. It is the card of the day. It means getting ready. There is a broom. We need to clean up in front of our door to get ready so that we can find as much peace and security as possible. I want also to discuss the idea of in the local universe that we live in. It's a grand plan. The mother is the first being that comes in, the Tao, the mother. Although on paradise is the universal father that starts the whole process of Father, Son, Spirit. But in the local universe, it is the mother. For the Father, Mother, God of our local universe, before they come into the physical reality of space, they are eternal. They are paradise beings that practice in the central universe and all of their plan, and they put together a plan to evolve a local universe. But the mother comes first, and she settled herself at the center of the universe. The Great Mother, the Sophia Nebadonia, also. And so she moved there, and she will never move again. She cannot. Everything will break down and fall apart if she would ever move from there. So as the universe grow in power and light towards the light, slowly but surely, the power of the Father and the Mother God can come closer, and eventually they'll move into light and life. When the Father of our universe, our local universe, the Creator Son, has the power to move around and go back to paradise, to go visit other universe, but the Mother doesn't. And so when the mother comes in and set herself up at the center of this universe, it's a place named Salvington, on the 300th dimension of our local universe, she established, she has 7 circuits that is universal. So she knows and feels all things within her local universe. And those spirits are like, they're not individualized spirit beings. They're more like circuits, and they're stuck on top of each other. The first circuit is the circuit of intuition. The circuit of intuition is affecting all beings, and even the microcellular, the monocellular beings are affected by that. And they were saying that it was Melchizedek or life carrier that was talking about this. He was saying that at the beginning, 1 billion years ago, when the life was implanted on this planet, the first protoplasm, the first creatures, the monocellular creatures, they had a really hard time to activate that spirit of intuition. They were really having a hard time making choices, because we're in a decimal planet, which is an experimental planet. So it's like sometimes it's more difficult. But eventually, it activated this circuit. It made a choice. It became a multicellular creatures, and slowly but surely, it grows into what we become today. It took 1 billion years of evolution to evolve to that point. And then the second circuit is a circuit of understanding. When we understand something, we activate. The mother is aware that we are understanding of something. Then the spirit of courage is the third circuit, the spirit of knowledge, the spirit of counsel. And then the 2 circuits are rarely active on the planet. Is the spirit of worship and wisdom. Worship is more than prayer. Worship is loving God just because he is God, without asking anything. So we'll learn that when we get into paradise. There are specialized angels that are angels of worship that teach us to have a balanced energy of receiving the love of God, because the idea is to be able to love God as much as he loves us, which takes a long time. It is very difficult to feel and appreciate the satisfaction of receiving this love of God. But for the process is to love God because he is. Then we love God because he is within us. And then third, we love God because it is everywhere. He is everywhere else. So the spirit of worship is. And then the counsel is very important, to know that we can counsel the spirit realm. And the spirit of wisdom is the activation of all potential. And then there is I'm going to pull a few cards before that. And then there is the fruits of spirit that we're going to be experiencing once we achieve Well, the observer of the day is the groom and bride. So there is the promise of a very fulfilling relationship. I've been outside of romantic relationship for quite a while because I needed time to unfold my spirituality. But my master guide told me don't stay away too long from romantic relationship. So there is this promise of relationship. The wisdom is about anger alimentation. How do we nourish ourselves? What do we feed? Both on the physical plane, but also on the emotional plane. How do we feed our consciousness to understand? We do not want to starve ourselves from love and light. Huh? And what we need to understand is biblical, to our connection to all this amazing biblical story. We all have connection to those to this reality, and to understand it is we're getting very close to biblical times. So it's like your faith and your connection to God is the only protection through this whole process. For those, there are many people who believe, but everybody will be okay. It's just a matter of traverse what we need to traverse. When we need to understand is the duality, the man-woman. It's like they all. It's like to be able to bridge. We don't need to understand women. We need to love them. That's all we need to do. We can. It's very difficult for men to understand a woman, and for women to understand. Well, it's easier for a woman to understand a man than for a man to understand a woman. But it's about blending in. It's about becoming harmony, and to be able to cherish the relationship. And the outcome is the vessels. We're going to be able to travel through the great ocean, to make a great leap of consciousness, to travel far away, to go into adventures, and it's going to be really nice. I feel it coming. It's just I'm being through a lot of pressure right now in relationship to my situation, but I know it will all change. So those fruits of spirit is the result of having done all the work, and those fruits are kindness, goodness, gentleness, peace, joy, happiness, love, patience, truthfulness, and self-control. So kindness, goodness, gentleness, peace, joy, truthfulness, love, happiness, patience, and self-control. Those are the things that we will obtain, is the fruits of spirit, by doing this whole work. So it's all very meaningful. And another card of the day is the breakthrough. We're breaking through. So things are going to change. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thought I'd come and say hello. I'm going to sing a song that talks about the power of love. It's called Love Rescue Me. Love is the transcendental power. It cannot be, we cannot explain it, but it is, once we feel it, it's like we know it is a powerful force. And there is always higher octaves of love, all the way to the most divine, eternal, sacred love of God, of the Father, the Son, the Spirit, of the Great One, the Supreme Being, of the Father, of the Mother God, of the angel, the archangels, the ascended masters, and those are about celestial, more eternal love. And conditional love is what links us to that realm, because sentimental love is pretty conditioning. There is always condition upon it, but it's part of the process. We learn and grow through it. So this song is a song from U2 and Bob Dylan. It's called Love Rescue Me. Love rescue me, come forth and speak to me. Raise me up and don't let me fall. No man is my enemy, my own hands imprison me. Love rescue me. Many strangers I have met on the road to my regret. Many lost to seek to find themselves in me. They ask me to reveal the very thoughts they would conceal. Love rescue me, and the sun in the sky makes a shadow of you and I, stretching out as the sun sinks in the sea. I'm here without a name, in the palace of my shame. I said, love rescue me. In the cold mirror of a glass, I see my reflection pass, see the dark shades of what I used to be, see the purple of her eyes, the scarlet of my lies. I said, love, love, rescue me. Yea, though I walk in the valley of the shadow, yea, I will fear no evil. I have cursed thy rod and staff, they no longer comfort me. I said, love, love, rescue me. Sha-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la. I said, love, love, rescue me. I said, love, climb up the mountains. I said, love, oh my love, on the hill of the sun, I'm on the eve of the storm, and my words you must believe in. Oh, I said, love, rescue me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I'm here without a name in the palace of my shame. I said, love, rescue me. I have conquered my past. The future is here at last. I stand at the entrance to a new world I can see. The ruins to the right of me will soon have lost sight of me. Love, rescue me. I stand at the entrance of a new world I can see. The ruins to the right of me will soon have lost sight of me. It's really about moving into a new reality after having lived through the shadow time experience. We're all going through many things. People won't talk about it, but because they'll make them vulnerable. But everybody's going through hell at some point. It's like sooner or later, nobody's like. Plato says, well, old philosophers have been realizing that, discussing that. There is, so let us see what the angel would like to finish and conclude. The observer of the day is the purification. There is a great cycle of purification that will be coming for the earth, and we also need to purify ourselves. Because we all are one. But I'm very happy to see that my own light on behind the scene. I can't really talk about it, but it's like it's really making its way. There's really a deepening of the anchorage. And things are getting ready. The highest wisdom is the triumph. It's going to be triumphant. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be surprisingly wonderful, miraculous. What we need to understand is clairvoyance. There is always new level of clairvoyance that can be achieved. There is no limit to our clairvoyance. So continue to seek to see behind the veil. What we need to do is the learning process and continue to learn one step at a time to understand. Each day is a training. Just be attuned to the present moment and see how life, the settled energies of life send you messages, try to guide you, to bring you back into this great alignment of grace and happiness. And the outcome is going to be courage. We're going to develop, as our compassion and lucidity grows, the courage will grow. We're going to have more action of courage. There is nothing to fear, really. The more we are courageous, the more our compassion and lucidity will grow as well. Well, thank you very much, and I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Salut.